Hello everybody, how are you? This is Andreja and welcome to the very final episode of my Zodiac Chibis series. We are finally here. After over 1 year, I am presenting you the very last design, the super special Zodiac Princess. Alright, let's jump right into it. By the way, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I always leave all of the info regarding the equipment, software and materials that I use in the description box. So please have a look at that if you're interested. This way I can spend less time answering the same basic questions over and over again and instead spend more time having a chat and talking about other things with you. Right now you are seeing me using Photoshop CC and I am sketching the basic idea for the chibi. I want this one to look elegant and majestic, but also cute and bubbly at the same time. You may also recognize that the dress is inspired by both Madoka and Cardcaptor Sakura. It features a shorter skirt at the front that gets longer at the back, and it also features winged or feathery elements around the top of the dress. Then, you know me, she had to have extra long and flowy hair, just the way I like it. And then I thought it would look really cute to give her a cute little ring system with stars around the head. That way it's more obvious that she's meant to be a special one, because it almost looks like a little crown or a halo. As you can see, she also has some low hair bands, and this design might look familiar to you because it is indeed inspired by my own Yunoa, which I repainted and I made her a special wig a while ago. But yeah, she basically has a wig with magnetic bands and I really loved it when she had them positioned more at the back, close to her ears. That way it is still kind of Sailor Moon inspired, but not too much. I am really happy with the sketch. It really gives the charm, this happy, magical vibe that I was aiming for. But then when it was time to vectorize it, things became more challenging. I've literally lost count about how many times I've tweaked the eyes, the expression, the face shape and the hair. For some reason she still looked so stiff to me, but then again, this happens to me 99% of the time. My sketches always hold way more energy and personality than my final and polished pieces. So I guess this was pretty much the same, but I really liked the energy that the sketch had, so I was trying super hard to at least infuse some of that into the final look. Man, I had so much fun drawing her hair. I love how the big chunk of locks turned out. They look heavy but bouncy and soft at the same time. I always aim for that look, but I don't always manage to achieve it. Initially I wanted to give her winged shoes, but then as time went by I thought that it looked a little bit too similar to Madoka. That is why I ended up removing them at the very end. I am not sure if it will be very noticeable to you guys, but I've lost about a quarter or a third of the recordings of this work. My recording software had an error, and I only noticed that at the end of one of the drawing sessions. Technical difficulties can be so frustrating, and in this case there is nothing I can do really, except if I wanted to repeat those few hours and film them again and redraw some parts from scratch, but it honestly seems like such a waste of time, so hopefully it is not too noticeable and that you are still able to enjoy the video. A little interesting fact about this video is that it was filmed in a span of 4 weeks. Half of it was done in the old apartment and half of it was done in the new apartment. My goal for this chibi was to give her the cutest looking galaxy hair. I had a couple of ideas about how to achieve that effect, but in the end I went with just using a lot of very simple gradients. I played a lot with transparencies, and obviously I had to add a ton of sparkles, because sparkles make everything 10 times better. She is the Zodiac princess after all, so she had to stand out. The hair was shaded the usual way. I basically duplicated every single shape, I then set it to multiply, then I removed any strokes, and then I reshaped it with the eraser tool to create the shadow. Sometimes I play with the fill color too, and I may tweak some details, but overall it is a pretty simple process, but quite repetitive, to be honest. I don't know if you noticed, but if you did, good catch. I've tried something different with the stroke color of the hair. The right side has mostly a bright blue to purple stroke, and then as you look towards the left, you will notice that the stroke changes its gradient to bright pink that goes and blends into purple. I think that worked pretty well, and it really matches with the concept of the initial design. Another little fact that I would like to share with you is that there is also no black color used at all for this design. I basically stuck with purples and browns instead. And that is because it really helped to keep some sort of soft and glowing look. As I am recording this, I am not entirely sure if I want to include this charm as part of a bundle or not. I guess that by the time this video goes live, you will already know the answer. But yeah, right now I'm just not sure yet, so I can't really promise or give you any extra information. Well, I really hope that you like the final look. I can't wait to receive the shipping notification from Zap Creatives and then finally see the charms in my own hands. Guys, so I guess that this officially ends my Zodiac Chibis series. I must say that this project was really fun. I've learned so much, and at the same time it was extremely challenging to keep doing something every single month for a full year. Right now I still don't know what I want to do next. I am kind of leaning more towards a shorter theme, such as seasons. So instead of committing to a long series that might take me a full year to complete, I could spend maybe 4 months to make cute little chibi characters representing spring, summer, fall and winter. But if you have any other wishes or suggestions, feel free to share them in the comment section. Alright, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and I will talk to you again really soon. Bye!